What's going on, guys? Today I'm excited because there's a lot of news happening in the horror community right now. First thing, let's get straight to it. We're going to talk about the official news from Arrow. Arrow just posted on their X that you can go and grab Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, the remake, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning, and get those movies on 4K for pre-order. You can go to the official site and order right now. So that's about as official as the news can get. There's a reason why I'm saying that, but you can also go a Diabolic DVD and order it from there. I love that site. You might even get it early if you order from there. But I think that's exciting news that we're going to get the Texas Chainsaw remake, the one with fine-ass Jessica Biel, such a great movie, and the beginning. And that's the good stuff. But if you were in the horror community, you would already know this because one of the #1 sources out there, I love the guy, Planet CHH, put out a video and he was interviewing Cliff from Arrow. And in that video, it was kind of an interview. He interviewed him and he probed him, man. That's where we all got the information. We all knew about it because of this. Let's check out this. Should I say official? Let's not say it this time. Let's check out this announcement. Before I press play, just to tell you where they're at in the conversation, right here they're talking about the 3 releases from the Friday the 13th series that Arrow put out. Specifically, you're going to see Christian bring up the Friday the 13th remake from 2009. Now, the director of this movie is Marcus Nispel. Now, he also directed the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 remake. Yes, the one with Jessica Biel's fine ass. But look at the way he segues into this. I didn't do the editing on Cliff. This is straight from Christian's channel. He had to edit, zoom in on Cliff. Pay attention right here.
I loved the remake release you guys did so much out of the 3 because you guys got Marcus to talk about this movie. And if for me, I felt like there was this huge, I learned a lot. Number one, like the fact that he had to reshoot the entire opening sequence because the girl got fired, that lost all his time on the film. There's this notion I hear all the time about he was checked out of the movie and he just didn't want to do it at a certain point. I never heard him say that. So I thought those interviews were absolutely fantastic on that. That's one of my favorite Arrow releases you guys have done is the remake. And I'm a big fan of that film as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it a little bit more now, but you know, there's some things that I don't particularly like about it. But yeah, he was great. I don't believe we had him on the Shout Factory release, so it was great that he wanted to be involved in it. And we did another movie with him recently, so yeah, and he worked quite a bit on that and approved the master and everything. But yeah, he was great.
Okay, Cliff, stop.
I'm not saying anything other than that. I probably have already got myself into trouble.
Cliff, hold on. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna give a pregnant pause to that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right, let's be honest here. They danced around the name. They didn't say Texas Chainsaw Massacre at all. They were kind of scared. Even Planet CHH Christian kind of backed off like, hey, let's put a pregnant pause on this. Like, he didn't want to get him in trouble or something. Like, come on, man. I don't know. And the reason why I'm kind of looking down on this, I mean, Christian did throw it out there. He did solve the puzzle for us, for people that didn't know, couldn't put it together. I mean, he even did the editing where he zoomed in and all that shit on Cliff. He did everything he could to put it out there. But the thing that bothered me about this wasn't just that they put out the information. It's just that Christian really wanted credit for this.
I said this to Cliff in that interview. If you guys watched that interview, which I think a lot of you guys probably did in here, and I really appreciate that. Please do me a favor, guys. Please continue to share out that interview if you did watch it. I'm a little saddened that some of the reporting pages that talk about the new releases did not credit me. They did not reference my interview. It just kind of bummed me out. It is what it is. I'm not going to let it get me down too bad, but I guess I can't expect some of those pages to actually want to credit anybody. So that kind of sucked, but it is what it is. I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody watching the interview, and continue to share it out, please.
let's be honest about the wanting credit. Like, there's other companies that are involved in the industry that may get information. Maybe they got the okay to leak it also. Who knows what it is? There was excitement, but I just didn't like the way Christian kind of put down the sites that do that. Kind of like he wanted credit. Like, what do you want credit for? Something that you couldn't even say the name, something that's not official. Let's give credit to a non-official announcement. Like, dude, that makes no sense. You didn't even say the fucking name. How are they gonna give you credit? Like, I thought that was so stupid. That kind of bothered me. Like, I'm not knocking on Christian. Like I say, I love his content. I love what he does, but I just didn't like the way he handled this situation right here. I don't see how you can expect credit from this. But let's go to the next story. This is a little exciting news out there. Now, we did get the news from Dawn of the Dis. They put it out there on X. This isn't official, but it's something to be excited about. I think it's happening. It looks like we're going to get Sleepaway Camp 2 and Sleepaway Camp 3 from Scream Factory. This is very exciting because those movies is when the series just became fun. It wasn't so serious. It's like a parody of its own. They're very fun movies. And we did have those from Scream Factory on Blu-ray, but if you go to eBay right now, they're going to cost an arm and a leg. Probably not worth it unless you really, really love that movie. But I don't know, man. It's like there were some other releases out there put by Sandpiper. I think that's the name. Is it Sandpiper? I don't know, man. It's like the covers wanted to look like the original, but they were changed enough where I didn't like them. And they just look like a cheap release. So I'm happy that Scream Factory got it together and are doing the 4K. We're going to get the release right. And hopefully this won't sell out like crazy. I doubt it will. It seems like they had a hard time selling the Blu-rays, and that's why they went out of print. And everyone will be able to get a copy in 4K. I think that's pretty awesome. Something to be excited about. Now, back to our friend Christian, Planet CHH, man. And this is the last bit of news, man. A lot of us have been excited for Nightmare on Elm Street. The Steelbook. Like, we're excited for that Steelbook. We got a tease of it. You can find it on websites and pre-order, but there's no artwork on the Steelbook, man. None at all. Even like next to it, I guess it looks like it's not going to be a Steelbook release. It looks like the regular, I guess, Blu-ray collection. We really don't see anything at all. That's the way it was. There's a to be announced next to it. So we're waiting. The community is patiently waiting for any type of news. And what does Christian do? I think this was fucking, I don't know. Look, I'm going to just show you guys. He ended up putting out a video, and it looked like there was going to be a reveal. Like, that was clickbait. Like, it looks like there's going to be a reveal. And then if you wait a couple minutes later, which I happened to catch it, took a screenshot, and he added a question mark. Maybe he got backlash from his community. I don't know. I didn't look at his comments. But I was like, come on, man. Because I watched the video, and you literally don't get any new information except I guess what the regular version of the Blu-rays are going to look like. I mean, maybe take a look at it.
So like I said, I was given this link off memory. I'm not looking at it right now, but you're seeing it. I believe this was a French website. If it's not, I apologize. It's not an American website. That I know for a fact. But as you can see, they have it listed for pre-order. They also show the Steelbox collection that just says TBD or TBA, which we're still waiting on that. But it looks like the collection, the standard version, is going to be this release right here, which I remember buying this at Walmart back in the day.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We got no information on the Steelbook, the actual set that people are excited about. Nothing about the artwork. There was no reveal. There was nothing. Like, you got your community excited for nothing. That was a fucking letdown, man. A spit in the face, just waste people's time. I don't know, man. I thought that wasn't cool. That's me personally. Like I say, I love the dude. I love his content, but I think the way he handled that, it was kind of shitty, especially when you have the responsibility, when you are kind of big in the small scene. People look up to you for information. You're doing interviews with people connected. It's like, come on, man. Like, people are looking at you for any sort of information. You're going to use your audience for views and let them down like this. I don't know. To me, it was a letdown. whatever, to each their own. But that's the news in today's in this week's community. It's pretty cool, man. There's a lot of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, are you guys excited for that Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Did you guys pre-order like I did already? Excited for that? How about Sleepaway Camp? Finally, we're getting the 4Ks. And lastly, are you wanting a real fucking reveal for the Nightmare on Elm Street? Tired of this shit. Anyways, I'll catch you guys soon. Peace out.